In this video, I'm going to give you a little peek at what you can do with the Thrive Theme Builder theme and how I use it in my own site, wpkind.com. Along the way, I'm going to answer some questions that you most likely have. I guess that you're watching this video because you are thinking of perhaps switching to the theme, or you just want to know more about it, or you have the theme installed and you want to know how to use it. So what is Thrive Theme Builder? Well, it is actually a theme that helps you build your WordPress theme. You install it as a theme in your Appearance tab. It's not a plugin like Elementor or Divi or Beaver Builder. So you don't need to have a basic theme installed. You don't need to have any extra plugins installed because it also comes with a page builder called Thrive Architect. So on my main blog, wpkind.com, I am actually using Thrive Theme Builder, as I said. I did, prior to this, have a thing called GeneratePress, which I still love, by the way. I still recommend it for blogs. It's a great lightweight theme that you can very easily customize. But the reason I switched is because, well, really curiosity and the fact that I already had the Thrive Suite membership, which comes with some other plugins such as Thrive Leads, Thrive Architect, Thrive Ultimatum. And this theme is included in the Thrive suite of tools. So I already had a license for it, and I've watched various videos from Thrive about it and was basically just very curious. I had a bit of time to kill as well because I had some surgery back in November, the end of November, and I had a couple of weeks off work, and then I had a week where I was starting to feel better but wasn't quite ready to go back to normal work. So I had a bit of time to kill. So I thought, why not retheme my website? I mean, what better way could you use your time? So that's what I did, and actually the whole experience was much better and easier than I thought it would be. Actually, there wasn't anything in my website that I couldn't replicate with Thrive Theme Builder. So let's have a little look at Thrive Theme Builder. I'm actually in the admin side of my own website here. I'm not using a demo website. I don't actually have a demo website using Thrive Theme Builder. They're all using GeneratePress. So I thought it would be useful anyway for you to see the theme in a working site. So when you first install it, the first thing that you have to do is to go through this site wizard. So it takes you through things like setting the logo. So I set my logo here. You can set your brand colours. So I've set my main brand colour to this sort of pinkish colour that I was using on my other website. Then you can set up your header. For each of these parts of your website, you have various templates to choose from. So up here I can choose from various different kinds of headers, and they're all completely done for me. I could start from scratch if I wanted to as well, or just start from a very basic one. So you're never left to feel like, oh my god, I've got a blank piece of paper here and I've got to do a design on it. So don't worry if you are not a designer, it really doesn't matter. I'm not a designer, I'm a programmer. So the same thing for the footer as well. So I'm not sure why it's blank. Oh yes, it's down here. That's why. I'm looking up here. It's down here. So this is my footer. Homepage. I can create a homepage in the footer. Choose from some ready-made conversion-focused designs. I think I started from scratch on mine because I already had a definite design that I wanted. I didn't want to move away from my GeneratePress design. I'm not quite ready to move away from it yet. So, and it was just too much to think about. I just wanted to replicate what I had. And then you've got templates for a single blog post. So you can create that. And then this is a blog post archive. So it lets you design that as well. And then just a normal page design. Then here we're setting the menus. So also on the up here, you've got branding. So this is where you set your theme colours. So I've got my theme colours, and I've got my another colour here, this sort of light blue colour that I use, and then a sort of a dark purpley black colour, which I use as well. So you can set all those. So when you create your designs, you just select your accent colour or any of your colours saved. And that means that if later you change your mind, you can just go in and alter the colour and it changes everywhere that you use that type of colour. So on the typography, we can change the headings and the body text. Let's just go in and edit that. So what I really like about this is I can select just headings and change the font for the headings, and then I can select all the body text and make a bulk change for that, and then I can go into individual parts of it. Like for example, on these lists I changed the line spacing on that because I wanted more spacing in between each list item. Even if you create a design, you can go back and make changes to it later on, and that will reflect in your website. Okay, so moving down, this is where all the templates are. So we've got our template for our post, our pages, 404 page, video posts which I don't use, and audio posts which I don't use. And this is the template that we've currently got for the home page. Okay, so that is the site wizard. As we're making changes here, we're making them to the current theme, which I've set to WP Kind, which is originally was the Shapeshifter theme, which came with Thrive Theme Builder. So I renamed it to WP Kind. So if I click this little icon here, I've got a little library of themes, of which I've currently only got one. So if I was going to make sort of radical changes to my website, I would duplicate it, and then I would make all my changes on that duplication, and then I can switch between them as and when I want to put them live. I can also export them, and I can import a new theme from a theme library or one that I've been editing on another website. So let's go back to my website and I'll show you what I do if I want to make a quick change to my theme. So say I wanted to make a change to one of my blog post templates. So if I move up to the top of the page, I've got an option here, edit with Thrive Architect or edit theme template. And the current template I have, I've called it featured image with sidebar. So if I click on that, it will take me into editing the actual template. So I can do things like, say if I wanted the social sharing buttons to be up slightly, I could just move them here, and let's move the disclosure down a bit. So I can do that. And then what I can also do is I can make changes to the heading if I want to, here and now. I don't have to go into a special area of my website to change the header. I can just click on the header here and click edit, and now I'm editing the header that appears on every page of my website, not just on this template. So I'm not going to change that now because that's quite a radical change. I'm going to leave that for another day. So if we go down, I can do the same thing with my footer. In fact, I did actually edit this very recently. I put this Cloudways image here. So moving up, I can also change the sidebar. So if I click on that, the button is actually further down the screen. Click on edit, and now I am editing my sidebar. So I could put perhaps another testimonial there. I'm using Thrive Ovation to do that, by the way. And then further up, if I wanted to change things here, I could very easily change my sidebar, and again that would reflect on every page of my website or wherever I've used that sidebar. I can have more than one sidebar set up on my website, so I could have one just for blog posts, and I could have one that goes on other pages of my site, say the home page, because you may well want different things on there. So let's click done on that. And what I can also do on this side of the page is I can show and hide certain elements that appear on this template. So I could hide the sidebar, and there it's gone. So on every single blog post, I will now have full width content. Okay, so that's it. So I could save this now and then it would update all my templates, or I could exit without saving, which is what I'm going to do now because I'm not quite ready to edit my template just yet. So Thrive Theme Builder does come bundled with the Thrive Architect, and it is a light version, which is basically it's just exactly the same functionality of the main plugin, but you don't get access to block templates. So I can now go in, I can edit, say, my home page with Thrive Architect. And I've got the full power of this page builder. Here we've got a post list, which is one of the elements that you can put onto your page, and here's a list of all the different elements you can put on a page. If I were to then, so if I click on that and then I go up to the main options of this post element, I can edit the design of it, and then I can make changes to this design. If I wanted to have, say, the date moved up, let's move it up there. And that has made that change. Left the icon there though. That has made that change on every single post in that post list. And then all I've got to do is click on done, and that's it. I've made a change to the design of that element. Now what we've got in Thrive as well, we also have blocks. So if I put a block down here, I'm going to put it right at the bottom. I can then choose from all these predefined blocks, which I think is just fantastic, and it's such a time saver. So let's pick a call to action, and here are all the different types of call to action blocks I can add to my page. So they're all the colours are all blue, but when I add them in, it's going to use my accent colour. So let's just try adding this one here. There you go, it's added it in and it's replaced the colour with my accent colour, which is this pinky colour. So now all I've got to do is to make changes to that, so to fit it in with my page. So I would change the text on here and the button and where it goes to. So I could just build up my page like that. Let's add another one. And then what we will add is, let's add some testimonials. That one would be fine. There you go. And it's added my testimonials, and look, it's got this lovely little icon here in my colour with a nice shaded box behind, and it all fits in perfectly. And also the font is my Montserrat font. So there's not much I need to do here other than change the text. So that is such a time saver, and I just love it so much. So that is the Thrive Theme Builder theme. I hope you liked this video, and if you really liked it, I'd love it if you would subscribe, because that would really help me grow this channel, and it would just mean that my next video would come up in your feed.